Hello, welcome everyone to this special occasion where we are celebrating our certified Business for SDGs change leaders. My name is Eva Botti and I am the CEO and founder of Botti of Sweden and Botti's Common Ground. And we are educating and certifying individuals and companies. So today we have been training and certified a lot of course participants, but today we have 5 course participants with us that I'm going to interview a little bit so that you get to know them, who they are. And I'm really happy to have them all here. And I would like to share just my screen first to show you. Let's see. To show you who we are celebrating. So maybe you can you see my screen now? Hopefully you can see it. It's totally black. Or can you see my screen? Let's see. No, you cannot. I have to have it on the top. Okay, so we have Stefan Westergaard. He's the first one who is going to be presented. So I would like to call for Stefan, who is an entrepreneur, and he's a sustainability ambassador and management consultant, innovator, and board advisor. He has been participating in the course Business for SDGs and recently now earned also the certificate of the course. So I would like to welcome Stefan. Let's see if we can have him here and put him on the. Let's see where you are. Stefan, hello.
Here I am. Hello.
There you are. How are you, Stefan?
Fine, thank you. I'm very content. I passed the course and I made a fantastic hat for today's occasion.
Me too. We'll put them on. Okay, so Stefan, I'm so happy to have you here, and tell us a little bit about yourself. I did do a presentation of you, but just a little bit brief about maybe your entrepreneurship. What do you do for a living?
Absolutely. I do a couple of different things. And some time ago, I had to simplify my answer because when people asked me what I was doing, I heard myself talking for, a minute. And that's too long attention span. So if I summarize it, I do 2 things. I do business development and I do sustainability work.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 common denominators. In different roles, as you mentioned in the beginning, it can be as a management consultant, as an entrepreneur, shareholder in some companies, not in others, and so forth. And what you see in the background here is the innovative part of me and the entrepreneur part of me. So portable standing desk called Free Desk being one of the things I'm doing. And here I've been working with sustainability for many years with this product. And now I have, formalized it and found a framework for it with Business for SDGs.
Oh, great. And actually, I do have one, Free Desk. And that was that was so funny because I bought it before you took on the course. So I didn't know about you, but I knew about the Free Desk, and it's working super, especially in this time of home work with the COVID situation. Okay, so Stefan, tell us, how did you benefit from the course Business for SDGs? What are your takeaways?
Many different takeaways, but I try to summarize it in 2 points. One is I felt that if I use the body language, from this to that.
Yeah.
And if I put words on that.
That's a good description. Great.
And if I put words on that, there's so many different frameworks. It's such a broad area. There's so many different definitions of things and how are those frameworks interconnected. So starting with this, apart from what I've been doing for many years in Free Desk and other organizations, How do I understand how that's interconnected? What to focus more on? What to focus less on? And that is one of two things I got from the course. And the other thing is, okay, now that I've found some kind of direction, how do you work with it? If you look at SDG Compass, for example, you do understand what to do, but not so much how to do it. And that I did get from this course, both what to do and how to do it, tools.
Great, great. And if you would like to give the audience here who are listening right now, what advice would you give them, or like 3 top tips of how to start with their sustainability work?
Number one, keep it simple. I'll explain that.
Yes.
Be action oriented. I explain that as well. And number 3, use your network. So first point, keep it simple. Still, when you have a more streamlined process, as we're learning in the course, it's so easy to get lost. If you can choose between more analysis and just move forward. Keep it simple. You can always go back and look at it again. Did we take the right direction? Well, okay, if not, then we adjust it. And that's also on the action oriented. Don't get stuck in analysis. You have to do some, of course, that's a part of it, but do just the right amount, not too much. It's better to put one step forward, move ahead, get actions done, and then you can reflect on what you did. And then the network part, it helped me so much to speak with people both within this training and a lot of people outside this training. What are you thinking about? What are your challenges? What are your opportunities?
So you gathered a network of would you say like-minded people, or just in general, like you?
Both has been really important to me. So like-minded people, yes, I do think sustainability is important. We have to do it. And others, yeah, it might be important, but now it's not really the time. It's good to understand both parties.
Yeah, of course. Great. So keep it simple, be action-oriented, and network. That was your three tips. So you out there, the audience, if you have any questions now to Stefan, just ask and put the questions in the comments field, and we will look at them. But also, I would like to hear you about, maybe it could be personal, but what are your dreams for the future, Stefan? Would you like to share that?
If I take 2 of my dreams, number 1, I know that today the free solution is a more sustainable solution than others. But if you ask people, are we the sustainability leader in the industry? No, I don't think we really have that brand awareness yet, but we can get there. So I want Fridas to be the market leader in sustainability. So that's one point, one dream. Another one is I think, I hope, I feel that from my experience from both entrepreneurship, being around the world, working in different countries, knowing a few languages on the way, working both with entrepreneurship in smaller organizations and working large organizations, I do have with of things I understand. I want to use that to help other organizations be more sustainable.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful. Great. Thank you so much for sharing that. So, Stefan, I would like to celebrate you with a glass of, well, I don't know. Do you have champagne in your glass, or do you not have? Do you have one?
I have a glass. It's almost champagne.
Mine is a champagne glass, but it's water.
Okay.
Because it will be a lot of cheering and But congratulations, Stefan, for taking the certification, and good luck with your future challenges and your dreams, and also with the free desk. I think it's a great invention. So cheers and congratulations.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers. All right. So we will continue. and take a moment. Thank you so much, Stefan, for being here. So we will take a moment to say hello to, let's see, I would like to share my slide here now again. This was Stefan. I think you can see my slides now. But now we have Emma Jarund. And Emma, she's building the sustainable cities and business models of the future. So I would like to welcome Emma. Let's see if I can manage this. I will stop sharing and just put Emma on the stream. Hello, Emma. Are you here? Hello. How are you, Emma?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you.
You look great.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, Emma, you are working with sustainable cities and buildings. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been working in real estate and building sustainable societies for cities for 15 years in different roles. A background as an engineer, and then working in the housing business.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting my own company and trying to put almost like Stefan said, putting the pieces of what I've learned through these years together to help other companies succeed in their business.
Yeah. Great. And oh, we have someone cheering on you, Therese Bühler. Woohoo! That's great. And I can see we have a lot of participants here. Let us just put up Therese. Bra jobbat, Emma. Yes, I think so too. We have Martin Dellar, Mustafa, Asim, Mert, and Morgan. So we have a couple of friends with us today as well. So Emma, you took on the course Business for SDGs, and you had your pilot case also, because what you do is applying your knowledge to a company where you pilot your new learnings. So what would you say? How did you benefit out of the course? What was your takeaway?
Yeah. I have two main benefits from taking the course, and one is similar to what Stefan said, that the course provides knowledge and understanding of the global goals on a much deeper level than I would get that I had gotten in any other way, and then you combine that with tools for action, and that becomes like a recipe to actually make the change happen, which is a fantastic benefit from the course. It was a lot to take in, full of questions. Yeah, but if you really dive into it, it's you get the recipe of how to do this in a good way, and to combine sustainability with financial results for companies, and that is really important.
Yeah. Right.
And so, the other benefit that is big for me is that it gives me as a person a quality stamp as a consultant within sustainable business. And as I said before, I just started my own company, and this certificate is a really good way to show validation of the expertise. Yeah.
Great. And Emma, you're working with your own company now, right? So how do you work with it? What do you, in a more concrete way, what do you do?
Well, I'm still forming this company, but being able to apply the framework of the sustainability, the Business for Sustainable Development Goals is it's really easy to apply on all kinds of different business cases. So the framework, you can really apply it in different areas. Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, great. So we have actually a question here for you. Maybe you can answer it. It's a question from Morgan. Can you give an example of a challenge you worked with during the case study as part of the course? Were there any challenges for you?
Yes, I think a big challenge in the pilot case, and I also think it's a big challenge for all companies and all management teams to prioritize. Because when you go through the value chain and you see all the impact the company has, both good and bad, on the world and on the society around it and on its long-term success, you have to make choices all the time. So I think that is a really big challenge, and it's really important to take that seriously and actually do the prioritization.
Yeah, that's a good point, really.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. What if I may ask the same question as I did for Stefan, what 3 best tips do you have for anyone wanting to start out with working with sustainability?
Yeah. I have number 1, and I'm doing this again. I'm going to direct this straight to the owners of the companies. Make sure you have top management that truly understands sustainable business. And be perfectly clear, it does not mean putting a head of CSR in the management team. It means that you need to have the CEO and the board of directors understand that aligning your business towards sustainability is the same as aligning it to financial success. That is, I think that is super important on a high level. About this. And then number 2, understand where you're at. And this is really where you can really use the framework from the course to analyze impact today. And like Stefan said, don't go too deep into it, but you get the big picture of where your impact is. And as I said before, both the good things and the bad things.
Yeah.
And then you compare that to your vision of where you want to be as a company, and you connect the dots and you prioritize and start to act. So number 3 is really start to act. And when you do that, I really like the portfolio theory, that you make sure you have a few easy wins in the beginning to start like the moving forward, and you can celebrate and show good examples. And at the same time as you do this, you start one of the big transformational projects that would really like change your impact and make a big difference. And I also think it's important to make room for a team or inside or outside the company to work with your moonshot ideas, so that you the big risky things that might not succeed, but that also holds the possibility to really make your company take the company to a different level. Room for that as well.
Great. That was great. Thank you very much, Emma. We have one more question here. It's from Martin. Emma, he says, how do you engage the people in businesses you work with to ensure that they stay on board with the sustainability agenda? So it's about engagement. How do you do that?
I think you should really paint the whole picture. I've seen it so many times working within a big company and hiring consultants that come in and they present this idea, and then you let them go, and the idea, when you try to implement it into the business, it just falls, So I think that is really important. And I have one of your first participants in the course, Camilla Persson, is an expert at this, doing the transformation, and really hanging on to it and making it work in the everyday life in the company as well. So I think that the long-term perspective is really important to understand from the beginning.
Yeah. Actually, Camilla, she's also certified Business for SDGs change leader, and she has a course about being a transformational leader. So Martin, check that course out. It's on our platform, but it's common ground. She's great at explaining that and her 4 keys of transformational keys.
Yes.
So Thank you, Emma, for answering that question. And the last one, I love to hear people's dreams because I truly believe in that power of dreaming. Do you have any dreams for the future? And what are they?
Right now, my big dream for the future is really focused on equal rights and possibilities. Because, and I know this is a big question for you as well, Eva, and you know that the situation this last year with the COVID situation has resulted in a backlash for equality, and that's really not acceptable, and we cannot blame that on a disease, because it's every day we, the people of the world, who make decisions on how we distribute power, from how we choose to cast our vote in the general elections, to how we go about recruiting new employees and assigning board members. And we really have to align our actions to support the vision of a future where everyone is accepted and appreciated for the diversity they bring to the table. So I think that's back to the question, the former question about how do you start your sustainability work. This has to do with understanding the impact this has on the future and the success of companies. So I think this is a really big question that we need. It's a must win if we're going to succeed in the global goals, the other goals, I think. My focus is my dream.
Great. Thank you for sharing that. And now I need to ching ching. Congratulations. I know. We need to say that. But I would like to make a toast. Ching ching. And like that. That's funny. Congratulations, Emma, and I look forward to see your work, and I'm so happy to have had you on the course, and I wish you all the best. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks. So let's move on. Thank you, Emma.
Goodbye.
Bye. So now we're back, and there has been a challenge out there. I don't know if you have seen it, everyone, but we have had a challenge about winning the course for the next course occasion, which will be, we will enroll the next occasion 19th of April. And we thought that it would be a good challenge to have to answer a couple of questions and to choose one winner who will win this certification course, which is, it's a course of value of 30,000 Swedish crowns. And but we had so many great answers and correct ones as well, and also motivations for why people want to win this course. So we couldn't choose really, but we are going to riffle that. So I will invite Sarah, one of my team members, to actually do that. And let's see if we can add her to the stream. Here you are, Sarah. Welcome.
Thank you. Wow.
Yes.
So to see all of you. So I have actually we have 29 finalists, and I made a little put the name of all the 29, and they are here. So we decided to just pick one, and exactly.
And when we call that name, that person has to be here. Otherwise, we are just moving on and call the other name. So if you are listening now, please be really ready to to be alert and raise your hand if you are here. So I will just see the comments first. Let's see. We have Matt. What a great energy! Yes, we are celebrating. That's why we have this energy. It's going on. And let's see. We have Clara. Clara, you're here. Welcome. And you are so excited. Great. So, okay, Sarah.
Do like this, okay? Oh, okay.
Let's see who's the winner. Okay, you have a name now.
I have a name.
Yes.
Martin Dellar.
Martin Dellar. I think,
I
is
think
he here?
chat. I think he's here.
Martin, you need to raise your hand and say, yes, I'm here.
Yes, or write in chat that you're here. Otherwise, we take another.
Yeah, but wait a second. I think I saw his name. I think he was the one asking a question. Barbara is here. Sarita is here. Let's see. I think we had Martin. Martin, are you here now?
He's writing
yes,
here.
you are here. He's writing in the chat. So Martin, you are the winner. It's really great to have you here. And well, congratulations, Martin. Woohoo! And Sarah,
Yes.
do we have his
motivation? Yes, I will find him.
Yeah.
Do you want to invite him, or we?
Yes. During that time, I will invite him. Let's see if I have Martin's. Yeah, I will find it. So maybe you can read his motivation.
I will just first say the correct answers to the 3 questions and then read Martin's motivation. So the 3 questions you needed to answer the correct answer to was, how many are the Sustainable Development Goals? They are 17. The next question was, businesses are vital in achieving the SDGs, since businesses is the engine of the world and also has a huge impact on the planet and our societies. Out of the 100 largest economies and economic entities in the world, how many are businesses? And the correct answer is about 70. So 70 of the largest economic entities are businesses, and the remaining 30 are countries. And the third question was, one of the biggest threats towards achieving the SDGs is corruption. Which of the SDGs has a target stating substantially reduce corruption and bribery in all their forms? And the correct answer is SDG number 16. So moving on to Martin's motivation, first answering the question, which is your best sustainability advice linked to making business more sustainable? He is writing, engaging a workforce on sustainability can be difficult, daunting, and complicated. So don't use sustainability language with your people. Translate your corporate activity on sustainability into the language of risk and value that's relevant to the business. Take a step back from the day-to-day, vision the long-term direction of your business, and focus on the really big issues or risks that could be barriers to your organization's strategies. Build contacts and networks within and outside of your business to share challenges, gain inspiration, and to help shape and deliver on your opportunity-based sustainability agenda. And his motivation why he should win is, last year I took the opportunity to do the Business Sustainability Management course at Cambridge University and attained the highest pass grade in my student cohort. I desperately want to continue my learning and in particular believe that this course can help me gain the know-how of developing a framework or plan that can take a business on sustainability on a sustainability journey with me. So that are great sustainability advices, and we are so happy for you. And I hope Eva to reach out, or
yes, I've been working as a crazy woman here while you were reading up the motivation. So Martin, I've sent you a link to your LinkedIn email. So please just click on that link and you will enter this studio, and maybe we can have you here and just have a quick chat with you. That would be really great if you could manage to do that, if you want to. So let's give it a time. But Martin, you are actually the winner now for the certification course, which will start to enroll 19th of April. So it's soon. It's just in a couple of weeks, and we really look forward to have you here.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for doing the riffle and choosing the winner here. It was great. Thank you, Sarah. I will
See you.
just see if we can have Martin here. I'm not sure. Let's see. I haven't seen him yet, but we will. Oh no, that's what that. I thought that was Martin, but it's not. Let's see if we just move on. We have actually Dominika. She will be soon here in the stream. I've seen you, Dominika, that you are attending. So Dominika, use the link that I have sent you, and you will be on the stream, and I will add you here. So I will just give you a couple of minutes to do that. Meanwhile, guys out there, if you have any questions or if you have any wonderings about the course or about sustainability in general or the Agenda 2030 or the Sustainable Development Goals, just put up your questions in the comments field and we will try to answer them. Let's see, we have a couple of new attendees here. So we have, let's see who we have here. I need to see who is here. Oh, I cannot see you. Just give me a couple of seconds. Here it is. Okay, Dominika, I see that you are here. So first, I would like to share my screen again. Just a minute. Give me just a second. So I hope you can see my screen again. So this was Emma, but now we have Dominika. So Dominika Osvaldova, she's the co-founder and corporate sustainability manager at SmartHead. And she's helping supporting companies in their sustainability transition, corporate sustainability, CSR, and SDGs. And SmartHead is a company in Bratislava who provides companies with innovative solutions to communicate, manage, and track companies' activities in sustainability. It's awesome. You need to look at that, their platform. So the address is besmarthead.com. So welcome, Dominika. I will add you to the stream. Let's see if I have you here. Here you are.
Yeah, hello.
Welcome, Dominika. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. Every time when I'm going to speak with you, it's a pleasure, Eva. Always, as it was mentioned in the comments, like great mood, great energy. So yeah, I was very much looking forward to this.
That's great, because I'm so happy to be here myself, because it's great to see you all taking this course and being those great change leaders. And as I said, Dominika, I mentioned your company, SmartHead. You're a co-founder, and actually your sister as well is you're a co-founder of the company, right?
Yes.
Maybe you are more co-founders, I don't know, but I know you and your sister, and you are so great working with this and with sustainability.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you here. So Dominika, what you also did take on the course, Business for SDGs, and actually you used your own company, SmartHead, as your pilot. So you piloted your knowledge on your company. So how did you benefit from the course? What are your takeaways?
Yeah, actually, as you mentioned, I would say that's the first benefit, that I was able to bring my own company as a pilot case because we were also in the process of shaping our own corporate sustainability or SDGs strategy. So it definitely helped me, to go to see all the process and to learn how to do that. And at the end of the course, actually, I had all the strategy ready. And also during the course and during the process, I had a lot of questions, and it was perfect that you were here, Eva, to answer them and to help me and to guide me, like how to do that right. So that was actually the first benefit. Secondly, great networking, all of the online sessions we had. It's always great to be a part of, sustainability professionals from all around the world, because that actually motivates you in your job, and it motivates you to be better. So I would recommend it to any professional to become a part of a sustainability community. And the third benefit was definitely the knowledge. So as you already mentioned, SmartHead is a platform open for SMEs, for large companies, and each company is in different stage of corporate sustainability. And I often found out that there are companies who need help and who need guidance in shaping their corporate sustainability strategy. So thanks to the knowledge and know-how I got from the course, I can help them and inspire them, to be better and to shape their own SDG strategy.
Wow. That's
true.
That's so great. Yeah, I mean, but that's so great. And well, as I said, people should take a look at your homepage, because there you have all the companies working with sustainability, and they have these great activities that they are sharing on your platform of how to actually work with sustainability. So I think it's really great. So Dominika, if you would give some advice for the audience or the people here, what would you give them? Kind of advice. How do you start to work? As you said, how do you start to work with sustainability in companies?
In companies, because before it was like about sustainability professionals, how to become a sustainability professional. But maybe it's better, since I work with companies, maybe it would be better to speak about how to implement or how to start with sustainability in the companies, because we have a lot of cases like that. So first, I would definitely recommend to create own sustainability team. I'm sure that within the company you can find a lot of enthusiasts for the topic, and who would like to join sustainability movement in the company. And what's important is that the sustainability team consists of people from different departments. So you have a person from marketing, you have a person from product development, from supply chain. Of course, it's important to have somebody from the management, because as what it was already mentioned, you have to have a CEO on board and to understand the topic and the importance of the topic. And secondly, it's definitely to become a part of a community. So either sustainability team within a company, to become a community of sustainability professionals, such as what is Common Ground, where they can constantly or continuously learn about the topic, because it's a fast changing environment and you have to stay updated. And the third is definitely to increase stakeholders' engagement, and don't be afraid to engage your stakeholders in the sustainability process and communicate transparently and in an understandable way your results and your plans about the topic.
Yeah, that's great, to include the stakeholders as well. That's really great. I'm always asking this question also about the dreams for the future. Do you have any dreams for the future, Dominika?
Yeah, for sure. Well, our vision at SmartHead is actually 100% companies will act in a sustainable way. So definitely with SmartHead and with my team at SmartHead, we would like to contribute with our little part to this vision. definitely to motivate and inspire as many companies as possible to take off or kick off their sustainable journey. So definitely to be a part of the solution, not part of the problem.
No, exactly. Oh, that's great. So Dominika, cheers. I would like to give you a toast.
I actually prepared champagne.
You do that.
I did.
That's great.
It was written.
Yeah. So
yeah, in your email. Yeah, chin chin. I don't know which side. Yeah, chin chin. And also congratulations, chin chin, to Martin, to the winner.
Yes.
Yeah,
that
and
was great.
Enjoy the course, and you won't regret.
Yeah, that's great. I can see that he's writing. Sorry, but I wasn't able to join via LinkedIn. Not sure why. Have to drop out now as need to collect my wife from work. We'll be in touch, and thank you. That's what he's writing. So again, a big, huge toast to you, and congratulations, and best of luck to you and SmartHead.
Thank you, Eva. Thank you.
So thank you very much, and we will move on. Let's see if I can share my screen again. This is so exciting. Who's next up? Let's see. We will have, well, I think you can see my screen again. So we are running up with Lotta Axelsson. She is an innovator, strategist, change leader, trend spotter, consumer insight specialist, and a speaker. Wow, Lotta, you are so great. And I need to, let's see if I can invite you to the stream. We will just have you here. So Lotta, welcome.
Hi.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. So hope you can hear me.
Oh, it's so great to have you here. So Lotta,
Likewise.
tell us a little bit more about yourself. What do you do nowadays?
Nowadays, since about a month ago, I joined a company I think everyone knows, IKEA. So
IKEA.
Now IKEA, yeah. So I'm part of strategy, development, and innovation, and happily taking care of a part of an innovation portfolio within IKEA. So it's super exciting, and I'm thrilled about the amazing and aggressive ambitions we have within IKEA to become circular and sustainable.
Right, that's fantastic, and well, congratulations to that as well, because you said just a month ago you did change work, right?
Yeah.
It was, yeah. So, well, you took on the course a couple of months ago, and well, you also apply your knowledge to a pilot or to a company as your pilot case. But if you would share some insights of how did you benefit of the course? What are your takeaways?
Yeah, I joined in a while ago, so I very much agree with my previous speakers, and it's happy to see everyone again who I've been networking with. So I would say networking and have the pleasure to grow my network and to connect and discuss and learn with a lot of clever, inspiring, passionate people within sustainability. I definitely think it's super important, and we are all very, very limited by our own references. So that's why we need to meet and discuss and challenge ourselves. So networking and a new knowledge. And furthermore, of course, a much deeper knowledge on the SDGs as such, and finding out what a great resource they are. And there is so much tools and information and knowledge and insight you can use, so you don't have to invent everything yourself. It's just to dig in and get going.
Yeah.
And I also appreciated a lot your leading the structure of the course and the inclusion of a lot of frameworks and models. Because I think that's so super important normally we just have different pictures in our heads. So that's why I think it's so important to work with visual models and frameworks to create like a common language and a common universe. So when we use all these buzzwords, we know that we mean the same thing.
Yeah.
So that will be my 3 biggest takeaway and benefits from the course, I would say.
Oh, thank you very much. It's lovely to hear. Oh, you have someone cheering on you. Anna Landeboy, superpower person.
Thank you, Anna.
Lotta. You are a superpower
I miss
person.
you, Anna.
Actually, Anna, she is also on the course right now. So
I know. And she's running a very exciting company.
Yeah.
Tardigrades.
Yes. Oh, great. So, and do you have any tips for maybe professionals, like if they want to start working with sustainability, or companies? Would you share some tips of yours with them?
Yeah, I would love to. And I think joining this course would definitely be, as Dominika said as well, joining a network like this. But if we look at it from a business perspective, I think I have 3 points. First, I think you need to revisit your strategy from 3 different perspectives. You need to be really updated on the macro trends and the big movements going on in the world and in society and human behavior and all that.
And this, Lotta, this applies to whatever company.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because all these movements, you need to address them, because you need to live with them. We can't really stop them. So you just need to build your knowledge. You need to understand how might this affect my business, my area, what opportunities will occur because of these trends. So that is the first one, the macro trend perspective.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you need to analyze and be very clear on your vision. What is your reason to exist? Get really deep inside and understand and make it clear and make it clarity. And it's not about putting up some words on the walls.
Yeah.
It's
to have
about
the vision and the purpose, maybe also. Yeah.
And a strong leadership saying, I want to be there. Do you want to join me? We are on this journey. Do you want to join me? But secondly, will be from the vision part. And thirdly, make an assessment of analyze your assets. What are your strengths, and where do you need to partner up? Where do you have gaps? Where do you need to find partners? So that will be the first thing, that revisit your strategy, go through it, and align around that. And secondly, I think you should map your ecosystem and values chain. And I prefer to talk about ecosystem. I think nothing is linear, even though we as humans like to see things as linear.
From start to finish.
Yes, yes. And then you start a dialogue with all the partners, the interactions you have within your ecosystem, and you will realize you have so many similarities and similar challenges. Yeah. And then thirdly, start small experiments. Yeah. Move away from planning and focus on doing.
Yeah, great. That's great. Thank you so much, Lotta. And we have one more cheering on you. That's Emma Järund. Really good tip, Lotta.
I miss you too, Emma. We need to catch up.
Great. So, Lotta, I'm asking you as well. What are your dreams for the future?
Yeah, I was inspired by previous, but I will first say what I've thought of firstly. And it's my really big dream is that we will see systemic change, systemic change. And that we have where society and big corporations and all kinds of organizations collaborate for a sustainable future. And where we actually move away from growth and increase the GDP as the only way to measure success. We need to find other ways. And I like concepts like the donut economy. I love what Jacinda Ardern do in the New Zealand with the well-being budget. But so overall, it's this systemic change, and we can do it together. Yeah. And then I also think equality is super important. Yeah. And it's becoming actually even more important as we are becoming more and more data-driven. and using technology and AI, because we should be aware of that most of the data that we use as input are very biased. So we really need to secure that the data we use as input is inclusive and cover all kinds of different perspectives. Otherwise, we will just, I think, really cement the problems we have and still only have one point of view. So
and do you see, that's really interesting. If I just may ask you, do you see any, could you give us some examples of where we have been going wrong by not including all
I think first from a male-female perspective, it's very obvious that when we talk about the human norm, it's a male norm.
Yep.
And you can look into any area where we, at development and all that kind, that we only use one perspective. And that's is bad for all of us. And I strongly recommend, there are two really great books. First of all, I suggest you all should read the Katrin Marsall.
Yeah.
A book, unfortunately, only available in Swedish, I think, but Att uppfinna världen is really, And then Invisible Women of Christina Peredo or something. She goes through all different parts of society, just pointing out where we have gaps that we need to fill. Because there are so many possibilities going forward if we include all.
So it is very much about inclusion as well. Diversity and inclusion in everything we do.
Diversity is theory, inclusion is practice.
Yes, you're so great. That's spot on. That's good. Thank you so much, Lotta, for being here and joining us. And I would also like to give you a toast. Do you have a glass?
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. And I try to do like this. I don't know if you can see my screen, but
yeah, I can.
But cheers.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Woohoo. Okay, let's see. Well, actually, Anna, she commented on your, that was Katrin Marsall. Her book is in English as well. Reinvent the World. Super book. Okay, thank you so much, Anna, for writing that in the chat. So people out there, read that book. It's a great one. I will read it. Thank you so much, Anna. Lotta.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let's see, we have our last person, and I would just again like to share my screen, and let's see who is here. We had Lotta, as you can see here on the screen. And now we have Noora Mahmoud. She is joining us just in a second, but she's working as a business developer at Neodev, a consulting company in Malmö, which focus on machine learning and software engineering. And Noora, it's a pleasure to have you here. And let's see if I can add you to the stream. Here you are. Hi. Woo! It's so
I'm so happy to see you.
It's so
Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy that you dared to come to this live, because I wrote an email to all of you that it is about daring, to put yourself out there and to live stream yourself during LinkedIn, because there are a lot of people watching this right now. And I'm truly happy. I'm truly happy to have you, Noora. So
thank you for having me.
Yeah, and if you just would tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do nowadays? What are you?
So as you said, I'm a business developer at a tech company working with machine learning and software engineering. We are a rather small company.
Let's see.
Don't work with sustainability.
Yeah.
Did you lose me a bit?
Yeah, I did lose you a bit, but I think you are right on. So continue, please. I think we are losing you a little bit.
In the previous participation, the previous participants from the course do now. But yeah, that might be part of my dream. I believe that slowly and steadily we are introducing it more and more.
Yeah, that's wonderful. You actually have one cheering on you, Ibrahim. Bra jobbat, Nora.
Yeah.
So proud to be your husband. Woohoo!
I have great house support here.
That's great.
Thank you.
What a supportive husband you have.
He is.
He's cheering on you, right? So, Nora, you actually you took on also the course. You just finished it, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Like
That's
yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, I think Monday. That was my Easter activities.
Yeah. Yes, and your coach has been Helena Tinat. So I haven't been so close to you. I haven't seen your work in detail, but as the others, you have applied your knowledge to a company. And could you just tell us which was it your own the Neodev as?
Yeah, I chose Neodev because I have full insight in the company, and I've been there for almost 4 years. And for me, it was important to do that. Also take that road together with Neodev, because it's a tech company and there are a lot of challenges in tech.
Yeah. And how did you benefit from the course?
Well, I think first of all, for me, it was kind of finding that sense of purpose that I have been searching for a long time. I want to lead with the heart. I'm always fighting for diversity, for equality, for against injustice, against obsolete norms. So I feel that with the course, even though I was conscious about these issues before, it's really been made much more clear to me how alarming these issues are, and how important it is to take action. So it's also made me realize, we talk a lot about stakeholders in the course. Who are your stakeholders and what the business's stakeholders are? But we are also stakeholders for someone, and we put out so much money and time of our lives for that we spend. So if we can direct it in the right
in the right direction,
but also like my personal development from it. And I would say that the main benefit of the course and the purpose I had with taking the course was, future-proofing myself. So inspiring whichever company I work for to do the same, because we've been through a heavy year and we've understood that nothing is guaranteed, nothing is forever. So I think that just making sure that our personal and professional goals align with the SDGs is like a way to make sure that we're durable in the future.
Yeah. And actually, you have to see that the change in the world that you want to see. That's Mahatma Gandhi saying that.
Exactly.
And it all starts with you. So I'm so happy to hear that from you. You know what? You have actually someone here cheering on you. Helena, she's here. And she says, good work, Nora. Congratulations to all of you and welcome to our community, she says. Woo! So
thank you. Helena was an amazing coach.
Yeah, Helena is amazing. She's also she's part of the team. So and Nora, if you would give people advice here, like where do you start your journey? What are the top three things that you need to take on to start, either if you're a professional or a company?
Well, I've given this a little bit of thought, because I'm not working professionally clearly with sustainability. So I'm giving some tips from my point of view, where you don't really work clearly with it. And for me, it was kind of just choose it, make that first decision that this is important for me, this is my path forward, this is what I want to do. but then you're kind of lost. Okay, what's my next step? But you can acquire the tools and knowledge you need. And I feel that you really gave us that opportunity for learning something very, very concrete, very, very condensed into exactly what you need to start working with sustainability. I feel like that's a really perfect tool, especially this course. I haven't tried the other courses, or so I can't say about that, but this, I really felt that it's a very clear path that you can take. And third is I'm trying to shift the present. I'm trying to see, okay, where can I incorporate this in my role where I am today? Sustainability actually touches every part of the value chain. So it does mean that whichever role you have at your present company, you can and you should incorporate sustainability. Try to make that shift. If there are uncomfortable conversations, try to have them anyway.
Yeah, right.
So
that's a good one. Yeah. Thank you so much. And Noora, what are your dreams for the future?
Yeah, the $1 million question, right? Well,
yeah.
like I said, I work in a tech company, and so I'm truly immersed in the future every day. But I feel like the issues that the SDGs touch aren't really touched so much in the work that the tech companies are doing always. So I can see it shifting slowly. It's absolutely not near the pace it should be, but I wish to be part of that change. My dream is to work strategically with sustainability, and maybe especially also studying sustainable AI and how AI can enforce sustainability more. So I think that connection is kind of cool, and AI is moving forward really quickly. So I think we need to also bring sustainability into the loop.
Yeah, great. Well, that's really exciting. You should connect with Lotta then, I think, who was just joining just before you. That was just a thought. But Noora, congratulations.
Thank you.
Just
I will cheers to you also. I think here I don't have a champagne glass, but it's also water.
Yeah. Congratulations. And I wish
Thank
you
you
all the best for you in the future. And I look forward to follow your journey.
Thank you so much. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, thank
Thanks.
you. Congrats. Okay, so let's move on. Thank you so much, Noora. I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so we have ended the course participants, but I would like to. This is not planned, but Helena and Sarah, would you like to join me? Yes. Okay, so I will add you to the stream and just show the team, part of the team. This is Helena and Sarah. Let's see if we can. I don't know if I can change focus. I'm in the big picture here, but I wanted us to be all together. But this is part of the team on What is Common Ground. And Helena, would you just like to present yourself? What do you do at What is Common Ground?
Okay, hello everyone, and congratulations to everyone for all the good work that you have been doing, putting off the course, but also to Martin, who answered the questions and actually won participation in the course and coaching every second week together with me and other amazing people. Because I am actually working as a coach in the Business for SDG program at What is Common Ground. I took Eva's course, the pilot course,
Yes,
exactly 2 years ago, and had the privilege to what would you say, Eva, to co-create some parts of it together with you. You had all these crazy big ideas, and we, as the first pilot, had the opportunity to actually put in what we were demanding in the gaps of the course, and it was an amazing journey. And since then, I've totally changed my views on how to live my life. I started a long time ago, around 9/11, to actually question the way this planet was taken care of by us humans, and started my journey there. But then the pilot course actually brought me deeper into these questions, and also brought me closer to my values, that I keep very close to my heart, and that I actually coach every second week for those who participate. So today I am a change leader in sustainability management, and coaching in the course is a privilege, but also to be around companies and help them to actually, someone put it so well when it came to developing value to the future, looking our grandchildren in the eye and say, I did everything I could.
Yeah. So that's great. Thank you so much, Helena. And Helena will be your coach for those of you who are taking on the course now, 19th of April. She will be your coach, and every second week she's coaching you alongside with the course. And then we have Sarah. Sarah, it will be difficult for you.
Like announcing all the winners in our competitions, challenges. And except, of course, I'm also have taken the course. I'm also certified Business for SDG change leader. I'm the author of the online course Get on Track, Learn the International Language of Sustainability, which you also find on Vati's platform.
Yeah.
And I'm like working mostly otherwise behind the scenes, like communication, administration, like getting
everything.
Somehow. Mostly behind the scenes, except for those courses. And so,
and you're doing a tremendous work. So thank you for that. And so Sarah, she has a wonderful shorter course, a 10 lecture course. Get on Track, Learn the International Language of Sustainability, which is a great one. So thank you all for being here and listening. And congratulations to all of you again who took on the course and are certified now. And not everyone is here. We are about now, I think, over 130 people that has been taking on the course. So I would just want to send out a big congratulations to you all. Great achievement. And we hope to see you soon in our community. And so thank you for today.
One more thing, Eva. One more thing. You forgotten those who didn't win the course.
Exactly.
Yes.
We have, I thought, we have some as well. Everyone who participated in the competition, but in the challenge, but didn't win.
But didn't win the course. Yes,
exactly.
And that's, how do you say that in English? Tröstpris.
Comfort prize, sort of.
So every one of those who were in the final, because there were, how many were there? Sarah, there were 29, right?
In final, like it's about 29. Yeah, it's 29 in this bowl. Yeah.
All of you will have an email, but I would like to share the screen again. I will just say thank you for you, Helena and Sarah. I will share my screen and just show you what we're talking about, because it is about the prize that is for all of them, all of those who did not win, because there's only one winner, but we are actually having a masterclass which will be about how to kickstart your work with sustainability. And this will be 2 masterclasses on Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And you can participate in this by joining in a VIP Zoom webinar. And what we will do is actually it's a really a kickstart how to start to work with sustainability in a company and to bring more business both to you and your company. So what you will learn in a really short kickstart way is how to work with your value chain, map your value chain towards the or the SDGs towards the value chain, and then how to pick and choose your stakeholders and the most important ones, and also touch a bit up on how to work with the materiality assessment. So this is an opportunity for you to get a kickstart. I mean, this is not a full course, of course, because the full course is so much more in depth. But this will give you a good chance to get a kickstart. So I hope that you can join, and you will have an email where you can find this course. And if you are not one of the finalists, you can still join it, but it's not for free then. But I will post this on LinkedIn, and you can find it there, and we will invite you. Okay, so thank you for reminding me, Sarah and Helena. You are my best co-workers. And thank you all for joining today, and I hope to see you soon again. Bye.